Greetings, aspiring commanders. This is Cmdr Okona, and welcome to lesson 4 of your pilot license training. For this, we have chosen a subject which has nothing to do with target practice, but nevertheless it's most important. If you do not want to ship goods around from a station to its adjacent planet, and if you want to cross the galaxy. For that purpose, your fine Sidewinder is outfitted with a cool frame shift and hyperdrive. And I will now instruct you on how to use those. First things first, you should launch. Since engaging with frameshift drive inside such a station would not be beneficial to you or the station. And the intelligent designers of the frameshift drive have already thought of that, so it won't do that. Like you can see in the lower right, where it says mass locked, this exactly means that a big mass base station
engines engaged
does not allow you to engage your frameshift drive. It cannot be engaged while being mass locked. So move out of the station to a safe distance. Retract your landing gear so you can move faster. Perhaps put all your energy into the engine so you move especially faster, and move away from the station. Just about 5 kilometers, or at least until the mass locked light goes out, like now. Then make yourselves familiar with your controls and push the button.
drive charging, ready to engage.
When you have done that, throttle up and put the pedal to the metal.
2, 1, engage.
This will put you in Super Cruise. Super Cruise is useful when you want to travel from one planet in one system to another planet in the same system on another space station. You can also use your scanner to look around which planets exist, and if you move it to the near of one planet, the scanner zooms in on that planet. Also, you use your throttle like you would in normal space movement. If one target comes into your sight, it will be marked and its distance will automatically be displayed. If you want to have additional info on the target, then target it and look to the lower left. This one is an icy world of the Federation. It's a rocky ice planet, and we are currently in a Federation habitable world. Now we are in deep space because we are between those planets. So you can move a little bit around, see what other planets or suns there are, you can target them if you like. You can move a bit around in that system as you please. Do that as long as you like. Throttle up, throttle down. You can see that your speed will be faster if you're more away from any mass. So just check that out. And if you are finished with that, look at your navigation screen and see what targets there are in the system. You can target them, lock the destination, and then your nice radar to the left of your scanner will tell you where you have to point your ship to go there. Now you can see we have targeted the gas giant, and the radar shows the light blue blip in the middle. If the gas giant will be to our back, the blue blip will become a blue circle. So that means turn your ship around and you will reach your target. But for now, we are not interested in targets in this system, so we use the galaxy map and see what we can do there. So first, the galaxy map will zoom in on where we are. The cyan arrow points to our current system. We will now want to travel to our destination system, so select it, and an orange arrow will select our target. This is also a Federation allegiance system with a tourism economy. Okay, now we have selected it, we can exit it, and it will be selected as our target system. We can verify that on the navigation panel. Now the targeting markers are around here, the destination system. We had also have the possibility to use the location list and not use the galaxy map if we want to. So to go there, let's engage the frame shift or hyperdrive again.
Drive charging.
The radar now blinks and tells us where we should head next. Also,
Ready to engage.
we are alerted that we should align to your target and throttle up.
4,
So
3, 2, 1, engage.
let's enjoy the beautiful view outside and await our destination arrival really soon. Now we reached it. We should move away, since we will be soon mass locked by the star, and that will put us out of frame shift for our own safety. Now let's select a target. This would be the destination station in our destination system orbiting our destination planet. Select it, lock its destination, and use the little radar to align to it. And then throttle up. Now, it's a bit difficult on how to reduce speed on approach. I think there are some rules of thumb which are now explain. First, look at your speed, look at the distance, and look at the time it will take at the current speed to reach the destination. Now it is 8 seconds. That is a good rule of thumb to let that between 6 and 10 seconds. So, if it is too low, you might overshoot your target and will have to do another approach. If it's too high, well then, you have to wait a small eternity. So, just use your throttle to keep that time between 6 and 10 seconds. Always keep your nose pointed to the target, of course. Don't be distracted by others flying around in supercruise. And if you have a little bit time, look at the lower left. There you can see the distance and the speed, and especially which speeds and distance are necessary to safely disengage from supercruise. So keep your time between 6 and 10 seconds at about when the speed reaches the blue section. Then I usually throttle up until the time and the distance also reaches the blue section. And if it does, I disengage supercruise. Perfect. Okay, now we have reached our destination station. Let's target it, and we now have to search for its entrance, if the entrance is not facing us. Now, there are two methods of that. First, the stations always rotate counterclockwise, so might be simple. Just move to the right. And also, on the target display of the station, right here, there are big arrows pointing to its entrance. Okay. So, nothing could be easier than finding its entrance. What is to be done? Quite simple. Never forget to apply for docking. Use your contacts panel and request docking.
Request granted.
Great. Now we have landing pad 6 waiting for us. Throttle up, use your thrusters as you please, and fly into the station. I think you have practiced landing long enough, so it will be like a second nature to you. Okay. As always, practice this until it is very, very familiar to you. Repeat like you want. The simulator is patient. I am not. And station personnel is also not patient, so do not loiter around another landing pad.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Oh yes, it is. Like you can see on the lower right. Okay.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Perfect maneuver. This was our first frame shift and hyperdrive journey. Thank you for staying with me. And if you have practiced long enough, we will see each other again in lesson 5. Keep your heads up, stay straight and alert, and we will see each other next time. See ya. If you want to stay in contact with me, then use Twitter, twitter.com/Okona1up.